Hello everyone, 欢迎来到未央阅读，听 Summer 讲故事。Look at the picture. A bear was holding a bunny up. Oh, other three bunnies were looking at them. What were they doing on such a rainy day? What were the sticks in their hands? Let's read the title. Fishing in the rain. 雨中垂钓。Well, mystery is solved.The bunnies were fishing in the rain. 所以他们手上拿着的就是钓鱼竿 fishing rods 啦。But why were they fishing in the rain? Let's read and find it out. Oh, look, it rained cats and dogs outside. 这瓢泼大雨呀 The weather was so bad. 接下来我们来看正文了。The hoppers had 1 week left before school began. The hoppers 就是封面上的兔子们啦，他们一家的名字也很有意思啊。Hopper 就是 hop 跳这个词儿变来的 Hopper 就是蹦蹦跳跳的家伙 Rabbits can hop hop hop, so they are hoppers. 这特别爱蹦的一家干嘛呢？ Had 1 week left 就是还剩1周，离什么只有1周的时间了呢？Before school began. 还有1周就开学了，再不玩就没时间了。What were their plan? 继续看。They were supposed to go camping with Grandpa Grizzly. Were supposed to 表示按计划应该怎么样啊？ They were supposed to go camping. 本来按计划是要去露营的，和谁呢？ With Grandpa Grizzly. Grizzly 本身又叫 Grizzly Bear， 是北美棕熊。就是封面看到的熊爷爷啦，继续看。But it rained and rained. Would the rain stop them? 继续看第2段。Come on, hoppers. We'll go camping, rain or shine, said Grandpa Grizzly. Rain or shine 表示无论晴雨也就是风雨无阻啊。Grandpa Grizzly would go camping even if it rained. 那下雨天露营会有什么问题呢？What problems would they face? Let's read and find out. Look at the picture. The hoppers were looking out of the window. They were a little worried. 我们一起来看下面圈起来单词喽。Soggy 湿透的，进水的。比如所有人都被大雨淋得全身湿透啊。All of us are soggy. 我不想湿透。I don't want to get soggy.那雨天到底能不能 go camping 呢？一起看下面正文啦。Won't the tent get wet? Asked Floppy Ears. 首先提问的是 Floppy Ears。Floppy 本身的意思是松软的、下垂的，所以咱们就叫它耙耳朵吧。Tent 是帐篷，要露营当然要搭帐篷了，帐篷湿了的话还怎么住啊？ So Floppy Ears was worried that the tent would get wet on rainy days.How about other bunnies? 继续看。We won't be able to build a campfire, said Speedy Legs. 第2个担忧的是 Speedy Legs 提出来的。Speedy 表示迅速的、快速的，所以咱们就叫它飞毛腿吧。Campfire 是引火、篝火呀。露营当然也需要生火呀。下雨不就把火给淋灭了吗？ So Speedy Legs was worried that they couldn't build a campfire at night on rainy days. 继续看。Our hot dogs and marshmallows will get soggy, said Fluffy Tail. Fluffy Tail 也很担忧啊。Fluffy 本身意思是松软的、毛茸茸的，所以咱们就叫它毛尾巴吧。Marshmallows 是棉花糖的意思啦。So Fluffy Tail was worried that their food would get soggy on rainy days. 食物被雨水泡了，不得饿肚子啊。接着看最后发言的是谁呢？Camping isn't any fun in the rain, sniffed Snuppy Nose. Snuppy 本身表示鼻子又短又翘啊，所以咱们就叫它翘鼻子。Snuppy Nose was worried that camping wouldn't be fun in the rain. 最爱玩的翘鼻子觉得到处湿漉漉的没什么意思。Well, from this page, we know that the hoppers were all worried about the camping. Would they go or not? Let's go reading.Look at the picture. So many fishing rods. And the hoppers were happy again. Why? 一起从正文中寻找答案啦。The fish always bite when it rains, said Grandpa Grizzly. Fish always bite. 鱼儿总是会上钩的。什么时候呢？ When it rains. 说到这儿啊，Summer就要给小朋友们顺便普及一点钓鱼的小常识了。下雨天呢，水里的氧气会变少，所以鱼儿们呢都喜欢到水面吸氧了。That's why fish always bite when it rains. 雨天啊，非常适合钓鱼呢。Grandpa Grizzly 想到雨天露营的优点了。What did he do next? 接着干。He pulled out 4 new fishing poles for the hoppers. Poles 表示杆子啊。Fishing poles 就是鱼竿啦，相当于 fishing rods. 继续看 We'll go fishing! Cried the hoppers. Thank you, Grandpa Grizzly! 看来呀 Grandpa Grizzly 成功地说服了大家。The hoppers decided to go camping and fishing in the rain. That's why they were happy again. Would they have fun there? Let's go on reading.Look at the picture. The hoppers and Grandpa Grizzly were all in the raincoats. 小兔子们呢，都拿着自己的钓鱼竿。What did Grandpa Grizzly have? 首先，我们来看圈起来单词了。Comfortable 舒服的、安逸的。比如啊，一个温暖舒适的房子。A warm and comfortable house. 再来看第二个词 mind. 这里呢是动词，表示介意啊。举个例子，你介意我关上窗户吗？ Do you mind closing the window? 我不介意 I don't mind. 接下来我们来看正文啦。The 4 hoppers carried their poles into the woods. Carried 是 carry 的过去式啊，表示拿到哪儿去了呢？ Carried into the woods. They were walking into the woods to go fishing. 继续看 Grandpa Grizzly set up his big tent. Set up 就是搭建呐。Set up the tent 就是搭帐篷。刚刚啊 floppy ears 耙耳朵担心的事儿会发生吗？ Would the tent get wet? 继续看 Inside, it was dry and comfortable. 哈哈，恰恰相反 It was dry and comfortable inside the tent. 大家是不是要进帐篷里面躲雨了呢？ Would the hoppers stay in the tent? 继续看 But the hoppers didn't mind the rain. Didn't mind 就是不介意啊。没想到啊 the hoppers 根本不怕淋雨。They didn't stay in the tent. Then what did they do? 继续看 They sat on the banks of the river and fished. Banks 就是 river banks 河边河岸的意思啦。Well, from this page, we know that the hoppers were interested in fishing, so they didn't mind the rain. But did they catch any fish? Let's go on reading.Look at the picture. Speedy legs and floppy ears were sitting on the banks. 他俩为什么一个捂着鼻子，一个遮着嘴巴呢？来看单词就知道啦。Sneeze 打喷嚏，比如啊，他一上午都在打喷嚏啊。He has been sneezing all the morning. 兔子打了个喷嚏，啊嚏 ！The bunny sneezed. 再来看第二个词 coughed 咳嗽 ，cough 的过去式啊，爷爷咳了很久啊。Grandpa coughed for a long time. 打喷嚏啊，咳嗽啊，都有可能是生病了。Coughing and sneezing are 2 signs of illness. 接下来我们来看正文啦。Grandpa Grizzly said, You must be very quiet so you don't scare the fish. 熊爷爷给钓鱼的 hoppers 支招了。钓鱼要注意什么呢？ Don't make any noise. Be quiet. 不要吓跑鱼是关键呢。那我们来看看大家都做到了吗？ Just then, Speedy Legs began to sneeze. He sneezed so loudly that not a fish would bite. So that 是啊，如此怎么样，以至于怎么样啊 ？He sneezed so loudly. 喷嚏打得这么响，结果怎么样了 ？Not a fish would bite. Bite 就是咬啊，这里是指啊鱼咬住鱼饵上钩的意思了。反正啊 Speedy Nose 没能保持安静。What about others? 继续看 Then Floppy Ears began to cough. She coughed so much that the fish all swam away. 咳嗽的耙耳朵呀，也没好到哪儿去啊。She coughed so much. 咳嗽太多，一直在咳个不停啊。结果怎么样 ？That the fish all swam away. 这里面也是 so that 的句型哦。The 2 bunnies made so much noise that they didn't catch any fish. 关键时刻为什么总是掉链子的 ？Why did they cough and sneeze? Let's go reading. Oh, look, Snubby Nose was almost falling into the water. What happened to him? 现在看圈起来单词啦。Cast 扔钓钩 Cast 有扔啊投掷的意思，在这里呢指抛鱼钩钓丝啦。To cast means to throw one end of a fishing line into a river. 举个例子啊，钓鱼的时候最好把鱼钩扔远一点呐。You'd better cast as far as possible. 接下来我们来看中文了。I think we have been in the rain too long, said Grandpa Grizzly.Have been 是 be 变过来的，表示什么状态 ？Be in the rain 是在雨里，变成了 have been in the rain 就是完成时态，表示一直在雨里啊。Oh, that's why Speedy Legs sneezed and Floppy Ears coughed. 雨淋久了，快感冒了，当然就忍不住打喷嚏咳嗽了呀。So what would they do next? 继续看。We should go in the tent before we all catch colds.Catch colds 就是生病感冒的意思了。So Grandpa Grizzly was worried that the hoppers would get sick. 继续看第二段。But I want to fish some more, said Snubby Nose. Fish some more 就是多钓会儿。So Snubby Nose didn't want to leave. 这可咋办呀？继续看。You can cast one more time, said Grandpa Grizzly. Cast one more time. 再抛一次鱼钩。So Grandpa Grizzly gave him one last chance. 翘鼻子能把握住最后这次机会钓到鱼吗？继续看。Snubby Nose cast as far as he could. As far as he could 就是尽他所能那么远，能扔多远就有多远呐。What happened next? 看最后一句。But he cast so hard that he fell right into the water. 这里面也有个 so that 句型啊。He cast so hard.他抛得太用力，以至于呢 that he fell right into the water. 哈哈 right 表示正好恰好啊。Snubby Nose 用力过猛，把自己也抛进水里面去了。Well, what would Grandpa Grizzly do about it? Let's keep reading. Look at the picture. Grandpa Grizzly was saving Snubby Nose from the water. That's what we see on the cover.下雨天掉进水里面可真不是个滋味啊 Poor Snubby Nose 接下来我们来看正文 Help me! cried Snubby Nose. I can't swim! Grandpa Grizzly jumped into the river and pulled Snubby Nose up. Pulled up 就是拉出来拽出来呀表示熊爷爷把翘鼻子从水里面给拉出来了 What did he do next? 继续看Then he carried Snubby Nose to shore and wrapped a towel around him. Shore 就是指岸边啦，相当于 bank. Wrapped 是 wrap 的过去式，表示包裹起来。用什么包呢？ Towel 毛巾。So Grandpa wrapped Snubby Nose with a towel. 翘鼻子被包了个严严实实啊。毛巾不仅保暖，还能吸干身上的水分，这样就不容易着凉了。Well, after the accident,Would the hoppers leave the woods? Let's go reading. Look at the picture. Grandpa Grizzly was still in the river. Why? 先来看单词啦 Chilly 寒冷的比如今天非常冷啊 It's chilly today. 我觉得太冷了 I was feeling chilly. 接下来我们来看正文 Oh no! My fishing pole is still in the water! Cried Snubby Nose.哎呀，忘了鱼竿了 Grandpa Grizzly leapt bravely back into the chilly river. Leapt 是 leap 的过去式，表示跳跃呀。Leapt back into the chilly river 就是跳进冰冷刺骨的河水里面呀。熊爷爷在听到翘鼻子说自己的鱼竿掉在水里面了 He leapt bravely back into the chilly river to look for his fishing pole. Did he find it? 继续看He found Snubby Nose's pole on the muddy bottom. Muddy bottom 就是布满淤泥的河底呀。熊爷爷真的是不怕脏不怕冷啊。How brave Grandpa Grizzly was. 继续看 Then he handed it to Snubby Nose before getting out of the water. Handed 这里变成了动词，表示递给呀。什么时候把鱼竿递给了翘鼻子了呢？ Before getting out of the water.Get out of 表示从哪里出来还没从水里出来就把鱼竿先递过去了 Now they had everything What would happen when the hoppers leave? Let's go reading Look at the picture. What a big fish. 哎，鱼嘴里怎么还有根线呢？我们先来看牵起来单词了。Wriggling 扭来扭去，比如他正扭动他的脚趾头呢。He was wriggling his toes. 再来看第二个词 Reel 收线。举个例子，鱼上钩之后就得收线了。Reel the fish in after the fish is caught by the hook. 钓上一条鱼也可以说 reel in the fish. 接下来我们来看正文啦。My hook is caught on something, said Snubby Nose. Hook 就是挂钩钩子了，这里就是鱼钩了。Is caught on 是一个被动语态，是 catch on 变来的，表示被什么给抓住了。Snubby Nose found that the hook was caught on something. What was the thing? 继续看。Something is pulling on the line, said Speedy Legs. 天哪，飞毛腿发现这东西还会动，拽着线呢。继续看。It's wriggling around, said the Fluffy Tail. Wriggling around 就是扭来扭去的蠕动啊。继续看。It's bending a pole, said Floppy Ears. Bending 是弄弯呢。The thing was bending the fishing pole. 鱼竿都被扯弯了。It must be something heavy. What was the thing? 看最后一句。You've caught a fish, Snubby Nose, said Grandpa Grizzly. Reel it in. Reel in 就是收线的意思啦，也就是把鱼给钓上来。They were lucky. 不小心掉到河里的鱼竿居然勾到了一条鱼啊。Happy for them. What happened next? Let's move on to the last page. Look at the picture. The hoppers were working together to reel in the big fish. 来看正文啦。Snubby Nose pulled on the pole and reeled the line in. Pulled on the pole 就是拉鱼竿啦。Reeled the line in 就是收鱼线啦。Could Snubby Nose get the fish all by himself? 继续看。The fish was so strong, all the hoppers had to help him pull. 这么肥硕的鱼啊，翘鼻子根本拉不动啊。So everyone came to help. 继续看。Finally, they caught the biggest fish they had ever seen. Biggest fish they had ever seen 就是他们迄今为止见到过的最大的鱼了。The fish was bigger than any fish they had ever seen. What a wonderful experience. What would they do with the fish? 继续看第二段。Let's go into our tent and have a fish dinner, said Grandpa Grizzly. All the hoppers went into the tent, dried off, and ate a fresh fish dinner. Dried off 就是把身体擦干呐，毕竟刚刚大家都没少淋雨呀。刚刚的大雨还让大家饱餐了一顿呢。继续看。They went camping and fished for 5 days. The first fish encouraged the hoppers. 大家兴致都很高啊，一口气连着钓了5天鱼，真过瘾呐。How about Grandpa Grizzly? 继续看。And Grandpa Grizzly was the only one who caught a cold. The only one, 唯一的什么人呢？ Who caught a cold?Poor Grandpa Grizzly. All right, that's the end of the story. It was not a bad ending anyway. Everyone had great fun in fishing in the rain. Summer 觉得即使有时候天公不作美，或者事情一开始没按预想的进行也没事儿，就像无意中钓到大鱼一样，说不定有不一样的收获呢。We can also get some wonderful experience. Okay, see you next time. Bye.